Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we discovered a body, Nekomaru's body. Look at him. He is mega dead. His head is not attached to his body. He is gone, he is dust, he is out of here. Now then, we have an opportunity to investigate. I like leaving the body till last. That's, as morbid as this sounds, the body investigation bit is like my favourite bit, and I like to leave the best till last. So you know what, let's go from left to right, and then we can circle back around to Nekomaru's body. Also, just in case anyone is interested, for this episode, I have a drink with me. I have got myself some water, so hopefully I won't be so dehydrated that I'll be tongue fumbling every couple of minutes. I do hope I edited all of that out. I think I edited most of it out. Fingers crossed, hopefully. But yeah, there were a lot of tongue fumbles in that last episode. Hopefully you didn't hear the majority of them. Now, yeah, we have... It's not exactly blood, but whatever constitutes Nekomaru's blood on the pillar. And the side of it's been broken off. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus, behind me is the door to Great Paul. The two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something.
Huh.
I see. I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me!
This pillar is the weapon. Here's the thing. Hajime is immediately going to dismiss this because it's Akane, and Akane is not the most logical of people. However, I agree with her. I said in the last episode that I thought the weapon was gravity. I think there are two weapons. Gravity and the pillar. I think he was dropped. I'm pretty certain that this is it's an elevator shaft. The students think this is all taking place on one level. I disagree. I think this is an elevator shaft. That door doesn't lead to Strawberry Hall. It leads to a brick wall. It's a fake door. So I reckon, I don't quite know how, but I reckon Nekomaru was dropped from the top whilst the elevator was down here. And he fell head first into the pillar. It cracked his skull. That caused his neck, to snap. He crashed onto the floor. That's what caused his limbs to pop off. Him falling and the pillar coming down, that would also explain the massive noise that Hajime heard whilst he was in his room. So in an odd way, Akane is right. The pillar is the weapon, but I guarantee Hajime is going to be like, no, that's stupid. I guarantee. This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. I mean, that's where you're wrong, because who would be strong enough to pick up a pillar? I thought I wasn't going to have as many tongue fumbles. Here's the thing, I now have liquids, but the room has heated up massively. It is roasting hot in the back room today, and that's never a good sign. I always tongue fumble when I'm overheated. Oh well. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. This huge pillar?
Damn it.
If you got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then.
Hajime, grab that end over there. Huh?
I'm gonna do it!
We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual. Well, yeah, her best friend just died. What do you expect? I did not expect this. When I started this episode, I did not foresee this happening. Girl, be careful. You're gonna put your back out.
It's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3!
No, seriously, just give it up already.
Why?
It's no use. It won't even budge. If 2 people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robo-Coach Nekomaru. He's definitely the only one. Tipped over pillar has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, Akane, you're in the right area. You're in the right area, but you're thinking too literally, darling. Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything yet.
Leave it to me!
We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it. She's properly thinking. She's thinking hard. Looks like that's gonna be a little hard. Oi, don't dismiss her intellect. Don't do that.
Yo!
Oh, I remember. There is something I thought were weird. It happened early in the morning. You're going back that far?
Like,
Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound. Rumbling. Yeah, that was the pillar and Nekomaru hitting the floor. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep.
what's that mean?
In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound? You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info? I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning. But I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not. Buddy, mate. You've got a massive tipped over pillar. You've got a massive tipped over pillar, dude. That... Hajime.
Why?
What the hell? I went to the trouble of remembering that and you've got nothing. Jeez, you're so damn useless. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Akane's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Here's my question. Was it 5:30? Or was it actually earlier than that? Because everyone missed Monokuma Tai Chi, so presumably someone has fucked about with the clocks. So was Akane going out looking at the clock before that or afterwards? That's my question so far. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like it's suspicious because it stands out so much.
How cruel.
Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru? I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru. This hammer is the weapon? But it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something. Here's the thing with Nekomaru, would there be any blood splatter? Like, obviously, if you were to hit someone made of flesh with a hammer, there would be blood traces on the hammer. Because, you know, human skin and bone and all that gubbins is very soft and fleshy. If you cave in someone's skull, you're gonna get blood on you. However, with Nekomaru, because he was made of metal, like, look at it, he's dented. His skull hasn't been cracked open, it's dented. You would assume that all of the, they said it was oil, right? That all of the oil is from where his head is detached. It's not from the wound itself. I still think he hit his head on the pillar. I think this has been placed here as a kind of red herring. A very bad red herring at that, but I think that's what this is. But it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something.
It is strange, no?
Also, where did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I have ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Good point. There's no supermarket in here. I wonder where they obtained it from. I mean, the final dead room leads to some place called the Octagon. I highly doubt that the ultimate weapon is a hammer. That seems a little anticlimactic, but I'm just saying there's a place that we haven't been able to access. We don't know what's there. New looking hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Anything about the illustration? It's a picture of Usami's face with grapes in her mouth. There's nothing all that strange about it, though. What is this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction, and it even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? To create the illusion that whoever did this couldn't have been in Strawberry House. There's clearly something going on. I don't know what, but the fact that the guys aren't here tells me that there is something going on over there. This is... I think it's Gundam. I think it's Gundam. This is to, you know, so everyone will think, oh, it must have been Hajime or one of the ladies. But again, this is a fake door. It's a bullshit door. It doesn't lead anywhere. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key? If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall. That's way too simple.
You are right.
If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? Chain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Chiaki?
Huh?
Huh? What's this? Did you find something?
Well?
Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean, rock-like fragments?
See?
Here, look. There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body. It's from where his head collided with the pillar. His head collided, it caused fragments to fall, and obviously the collision, because he's really heavy, it causes the pillar to topple, and he keeps on falling and lands on top of these fragments. There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well?
But, oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body?
Yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. Pillar fragments have been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. There we go. There's nothing strange about this pillar. Okay, in the wall. Along the tower floor, there appear to be many lights built into the floor illuminating the wall. Because of these lights, the wall and interior design of the tower look green. However, because these lights are shining on the walls, the ceiling is pretty dark and I can't really see it. Yeah, if the lights weren't on, if they looked up, they'd be able to see another door, another set of doors up on the wall. But there's nothing strange about the lights, so they probably have nothing to do with the case. And Sonia?
I see.
In this case's Monokuma file, there is no written time of death, right? Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hiyoko died too? Oh, did it? But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the time of death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be the case this time too? By the way, I would like to confirm this just in case. Ultimately, is it safe to assume that Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building? Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when we experimented with Chiaki's handbook and left it in Grape Tower, it still showed up in Strawberry Tower.
Which means?
The reason each tower's wall is different colours is because the floor's lighting is changing the colours. The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is because it's merely a projection. Yeah, that should be the case.
Then
it is decided. The two towers are the same building. Which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Nekomaru's murder? Okay, and finally, it's Nekomaru's body. It's cruelly broken. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it can only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Gravity never does. Now's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. I noticed the, almost like a hangman's noose by where his foot should be. I don't know how he was suspended. But that's the thing, he was suspended upside down, dangling by his ankle. And then either the rope went, or... One second, I'm about to sneeze. Bless me. Pardon me, excuse me, there we go. Yeah, either the rope slowly came loose over time, or maybe there was some sort of, like, timer mechanism to it, I don't know, but he fell, and his head went straight on the pillar. Like I said, the only thing I'm like is, what was he suspended from? Because up along this wall, there'd be a door. And it's a flat wall. I'm thinking the door handle, but I'm like, would a door handle be able to hold his weight? I mean, I don't know if a door handle would be able to hold his weight, because here's the thing, what would have to be done, the tower would have to be set... Oh. Well, now we know the verticality of it. Grape House must be the ground floor, while Strawberry House must be the one above. It must be the first floor. Or the second floor if you're American, and Grape Tower is the first. But what I was saying is that the tower must have been set to be Strawberry. He's attached to the door handle with the rope, and then the tower goes down into Great Tower position. But I'm like, would the handle be able to hold that weight? Like, I'm thinking it might just snap immediately, and he'd only drop a couple of inches. I'm kind of like, maybe a hook could have been attached to the door frame, perhaps? I don't know. I've got kind of a question mark there. I'm gonna have to see that. It's definitely strange, isn't it? What is?
Well?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body, too? That was accidental, effectively. Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
You!
But they went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die easily.
What's that mean?
They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. Hamsters are quick. Hamsters are quick little beasties. And Nekomaru's hamsters are faster than most, or at least he claims they are. Did I say Nekomaru's hamsters? Gundam's hamsters. The 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, he claims they're faster than the average hamster. I don't think he saw it coming. You're right. In fact, that's the biggest mystery. You're saying it's the biggest mystery. I think I've already got that. To me, the biggest mystery is, how did they suspend him? Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Okie doke. Yeah, we got a couple of things. This fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil, for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans. which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Oil on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Huh? There's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck. Is this?
That's right! It's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia! Just press the good night button on the back of my neck, and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode!
Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck, but the hamsters are good at pressing buttons. They're really good at pressing buttons, and they're really good at climbing things too. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. Good night button has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The cover on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover's all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, we might have been able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? Yeah, we have... Oh, it's the wire. Yeah. Oh, hold up. I don't know why, I didn't realise it was wrapped around his other leg. I thought that the loop was going through the ankle. Okay. I mean, I think everything else I said was pretty much... Like, I think it was sound logic. I just got a wee bit mistaken of what the loop was looping onto. Okay, so the loop was suspended from something. The wire was wrapped around his leg. Okay, got it. There's a struddy. That's a spelling error. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with a robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this, and how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Also, the tip of this wire... It looks like it's been tied in a loop, but... What was the point of this? To suspend him? Metal wire has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I guess for now, this is all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. Okay. I should back off for now. Well, I just want to double check. Yeah, we got the blood, we got the head, yeah. And we can't move. Okay, then, yeah, I guess that's everything. I guess, for now, I've checked out everything in this place that's caught my attention. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well... The final dead room. The final dead room. What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden? Because we don't know what's inside. Hajime, that's why.
So...
Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Nekomaru. All the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room, there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
Yep.
Yeah, so if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
Then...
If so, let us go confirm it. I don't want to do the final dead room. Girl, I don't... It might reset. Just because it's been done once doesn't mean that It's done and dusted. And no, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
Well,
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. Huh? What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right?
You!
Man, it's noisy. I can't focus at all with all this noise. Sorry?
It's not like that.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. A ringing sound since before the investigation. The phone! Akane does have really good senses. She has exceptional the phone. I completely forgot about the phone. I completely forgot about that's what you're hearing. That reminds me, you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
hey.
Akane, what kind of sound is it? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. I mean, if it was coming from inside Nekomaru, then you'd assume that everyone would be able to hear it. But the phone is on a different floor. I could understand that a lot more. It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs. Yeah, it is the phone. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out that sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here.
Then,
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonia's okay, but how come you're not going, Akane? Because she wants to be with her friend, Hajime.
Hey.
Oh, well, that sound is annoying, and I don't really feel like leaving.
hey.
Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Akane said she wants to stay here. Huh? Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Nekomaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. Okay, and off we go. Yeah, let's... I don't believe he's ever said this. Like, in other investigations, I think he's always said something like, oh, I'm finished here, or it's like a generic, leave this location. I don't believe he's ever said things like, oh, I should get out of here for now, or something like that. Maybe I just can't remember, but I don't recall this kind of detail. Yep, I hear it. Come on. Hey, we leveled up. I also like that it got louder in between floors. Come on.
See?
Jeez, it's so noisy. It looks like that phone is ringing. The phone, huh? I guess I'll answer it. Please do. Let's see. Just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right?
Damn right.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Oh, you finally answered. That voice. Is that you, Fuyuhiko?
Jeez.
Jeez, do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you all still in Strawberry House?
Like...
Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. Oh, Gundam. Here's the thing. On one hand, everyone was starving. So, I can get him being like, you know what, we're gonna die. We've got someone who's already died before. I'd rather kill a robot than someone made of flesh and, you know, blood and bone. So that, you know, I can make sure that no one else dies. You know, killing one for the sake of the many. I get that. I understand that. I'm not gonna sit here and say I agree with it because I don't believe anyone should die. I don't believe in the death penalty, for example. And if I don't believe that, you know, murderers and rapists and pedophiles should be automatically killed, then I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh yes, we should kill people for the sake of the many. Like, I don't believe anyone should be killed. However, in that situation where it's like, we're all gonna die if someone doesn't do something, and here we have a guy made of metal, I can understand that logic. I don't necessarily think it's right, but I'm like, that's understandable. However, he's expressly trying to have the blame be placed on one of the women or Hajime. And that's where I'm like, ooh, that's shitty. That right there. Because the elevator has been broken. We've got chains wrapped around the strawberry doors. Everyone's automatically going to think, okay, well, the killer must have been someone on this side summoning Grape House. And that's just Akane, Chiaki, Sonia, and Hajime. And considering that everyone is, you know, already... Well, I say everyone. Kazuichi is second-guessing Hajime. And let's be honest, the game does tend to be rather sexist. I guarantee it would have been like, oh, well, the girls aren't strong enough to attack Nekomaru, therefore it must be Hajime because he's a boy, and boys are automatically strong. So I guarantee Hajime would have been blamed for it. I can understand him killing Nekomaru, but trying to pin it on the people in Grape House, I'm like, ooh, that's shady. That's shady behavior right there. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button there is broken too. So basically, we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but the Strawberry Hall door button is broken too.
Hey, bastard!
Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right?
Well,
we're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Oh. Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it. So that's what it was. Shit, why did it have to be Nekomaru? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already...
I see.
I see. Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower and... Holy shit, that's it! The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door. So they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
Dumbass!
Damn it, that dirty bastard! What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to this side?
Well, yeah.
I guess we just have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now. You're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he, right?
Like...
Based on what Kazuichi said, it's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts. But he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys going to be okay?
Damn right.
Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards. And there he goes. He didn't even say goodbye. Rude!
Hey, hey.
So, the call came from Strawberry House? Apparently, the others can't come over here because this elevator is broken. Because the elevator is broken, rather. There's no doubt this is the killer's doing. They've prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
The door button to Strawberry Hall? Then that door, is it blocked from both sides? There's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button is also broken on the outside, then... yeah, that seems to be the case. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there's something strange about that. I would like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
Which means, for now, it's impossible to check the final dead room. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. There was something Chiaki said in the last episode. She was saying, no matter how much I try, a murder always happens. I think Usami has said something very similar. And now she's talking about like, oh, I'll go to the final dead room. I have no fear of death. I'm like, she's not real, bless her. She's not real. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently, Kazuichi is repairing the elevator. All we can do for now is put our hope in him. You're right. But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. I hope Kazuichi can fix it soon. If not... oh... What? What is this? What is this? When in doubt, go for muffled voice. Hey! Are you even listening?
Hey, bastard!
Hey, are you listening?
Damn right.
Oh! Woohoo! Oh! I'm in kind of a bit of shock right now. Oh! I'm not gonna lie. So after seeing everyone say, like, oh, this is the best chapter, I've been really disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, that's my opinion. I thought this chapter was very underwhelming, considering how many people said, like, oh, it's got the best motive, it's got the best trial and the best investigation and all of that. I've just kind of been sitting here, because, like, I've been disappointed, but I don't make any judgments until the end of the chapter. That's my rule. I don't make any judgments on a game until the end credits have rolled and any epilogue scenes have, like, occurred. Like, I hold off any judgments until then. And it's the same with chapters. I hold off on making judgments. However, I have been rather disappointed. This is cool. I like this. Nagito, I'm talking to you. Huh?
Jeez.
Don't harm me. I figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. You were probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? Then that body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Damn it.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru.
Damn it!
After what he went through to come back to us. Damn it!
How pitiful.
It's tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Hey.
Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit? Before you do that, we should...
Did you call for me?
get the Monokuma file, right?
Ah!
I will accept that. Oh no, there's a he's here. Oh, feck. God damn.
What? He's here!
Now then,
seems you guys have noticed the incident has taken place, so this is for you.
Red bean bread and milk!
Have some food. And there's a bonus item.
It's the Monokuma file!
Merci beaucoup.
Do your best.
Come on, satisfy your hunger with this, and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man, let's just eat. Eating should come first right now.
Damn right.
You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it?
What do you yearn for?
What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it. And you know what? I'm gonna leave off right there. In the next episode, we play as Nagito for a while. This chapter just got interesting. This chapter just got interesting for me. Okay. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what Nagito is gonna do. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.